Thank you so much for making it to the mat, for being here, for joining in the practice. We're going to start on our back. We're doing some leg lengthening and strengthening today. Oh, and if you have some kind of strap or scarf, you don't have to have it. If it's not handy to you, don't worry about it. But we're going to do some leg lengthening on our back at the end. So if you have some kind of scarf, or a belt or anything, that will come in handy. But again, if you don't have it, don't worry about it. It won't, you can still do the poses that I'm going to share with you for that. So when we come down onto our back to start, you have something to go under your head to support your head, to make it comfy for your head. So the neck muscles can relax and release. If you have a cushion to go under your legs, that's always nice. We're going to start with our breath, the foundation of our yoga, foundation of our life. So we're going to start with our breath. Something under the knees is nice. If you don't have something under the knees or you're feeling sleepy and that might just be too comfy and you're going to fall asleep, just bend your knees, feet to earth, knees to sky, and then drop your knees into center so the legs are relaxed. And then as you're ready, rub your palms. Oh, feel that nice, the warmth that Tabia is living in. We're going to create it for ourselves here. Nice warmth in the palms. And then bring the palms to your face. Always a nice way to start, just to soften the facial muscles. Let your eyes soften. Let your awareness start to go towards the warmth of the palms. Softening the facial tissue, softening the eyes, the lips, the jaw, just releasing all that stress that we carry in our face. Just let it go. Let the warmth of your palms melt all that tension away. And then hands down to your belly. And now your awareness goes to your warm palms on your belly. We're going to start to invite breath to flow in and out of belly, just guiding, inviting the breath there. It may or may not happen in this moment, not forcing it, just inviting the breath to flow in and out of belly. We're going to start some breath extension. We're going to stretch our breath, just like we stretch our body. We're going to stretch our breath. So I'm going to do a little breath counting. Follow as best you can. If it gets a little too long, then just shorten it up as you need. Let's start here with an exhale. And then we're going to inhale for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Take a natural breath. We're going to extend it. We're now going to go to 4. Let's do the best you can, not forcing it, just inviting more breath to flow in, always in the belly. So begin with an exhale. And here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Natural breath. Good job. Natural breath. One more. We're going to 5. And again, not forcing it, just inviting more breath to flow in. If that's not accessible, just shorten it up as you need. Exhale to begin. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. You got it. 4 and 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Return to your natural breath now. And notice that perhaps it's a little longer, a little more even. Settle into this breath. This is the foundation. All our movement comes from this breath. So feel it here. And as you're ready, take both hands up to chest to heart center, letting the breath continue. And just bringing your awareness now to heart center. So we can take a moment here just to check in, just to notice how you're feeling. Just notice what's going on for you today, checking in. And then from this awareness, set your intention for your practice of how it can serve you, how it can help you in your life, what you need. Desire, set your intention. And then with your next inhale, draw your intention deep into your body, your mind, deepest into heart center. Fill up, nice and full breath. Good. And as you exhale, release your arms down by your side. If you've got a cushion underneath your knees, just take it out to the side. And we're going to draw our knees in to start, just to get a nice lengthening to our spine. So hugging your knees in. You can just circle your ankles around, just opening up in the ankle joints. We get to awaken our body from our toes, tip of our toes, tip of our fingers, tip of our whole body. You know? So ankles circling, go in the other direction. Might feel a little click, 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 or he's just releasing a little gas from the joints. You'll find it smooths out. As you repeat, you can point and flex the feet. Feel a nice release and opening in the ankle joints. And then let your feet be soft. Hug your knees in a little bit more. Knees are side by side, so you feel a nice lengthening to your spine. Let your chin soften towards your chest and let your tailbone hug towards the earth. So really long in the spine. One more breath here. Inhale, full, deep, long breath. And exhale. Good. So we're going to set the right foot down to the earth. So the right knee is bent. And we're going to lengthen the left leg along the earth. So the left leg is long. Arms are by our side. Take an exhale and press your belly button down into the earth. And as you inhale, we're going to lift that left leg up. And as the leg comes up, let it come right up out of the hip. So it's in line with your hip joint. And you're going to curl your toes down towards the earth, heel towards the sky. So the leg is nice and long, and you're going to feel a little stretch in the hamstring, maybe the calf. Take another inhale here. We're going to flow. As you exhale, keep the leg long as you lower your left leg towards the earth. Maybe the heel kisses the earth, maybe it hovers, maybe it goes all the way down. Do what makes sense for you. And then inhale, come back up. And as you come back up, you can really connect with the length of your leg. Heel reaches the sky. And then exhale, slowly down. The weight of the leg is going to make you want to go quickly, but slow it down. Use those nice strong muscles in your thigh. Control that movement. And then inhale, come up. And we're going to stay high. So your leg is coming right up out of your hip. Arms are at your side, palms pressed down. As you exhale, press your belly button into the earth. As you inhale, now lift your hips. So the left leg is still lengthening up to the sky, but lift your hips up. And as you exhale, lowering the hips down, maybe a little butterfly kiss, maybe they hover, maybe all the way, you choose. And then inhale, rising up. Right, hips, buttocks heavy, leg heavy. Right, feel some nice strength in that right leg. Lower down, lower down. And then one more, you're doing great. One more, bring it up. Stay here a moment. Lift the hips just a titch higher, stronger in that right leg. And then exhale, slowly lower your hips. Your left leg is still reaching up. Reach your heel a little bit higher, curl your toes down a bit more. Feel a little nice opening in that left hamstring. And then slowly lower. Left leg all the way down. Keep the left leg nice and long as it hugs the earth. And then hug the right knee in. Squeeze that right knee in. And while we are here, just take a moment to come into our twist. So take the right leg over to the left. Open up your right arm, chin towards the right shoulder. Just a nice little release of tensions in the spine with this beautiful spinal twist. And find that breath. Do a little breath counting for yourself. Maybe you can go to 6 or 7, maybe 2, but find that rhythm that feels best for you. Stretch it out just a bit more. And take one more breath, maybe to 5. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. Come back to center. Get that right knee, another little hug in. And then draw the left knee in. So both knees hugging in. This time the knees are wide. So you've got right knee towards right shoulder, left knee towards left shoulder. Press your tailbone down, chin in towards your chest. So as you're feeling the nice stretch in the spine here, also dipping into the hip joints. Just take one more breath. Inhale. Hug your knees in a little bit more. Exhale. Opening all that space between the vertebrae, opening the space in that beautiful hip joints, nice and strong joints. Give them a little dip in there. Good, and then release. Hug the knees in at center. You'll feel a little more length in the spine. And then set your left foot down and extend your right leg along the earth. So right leg nice and long. Arms by your side, palms pressing down. Exhale, press your belly button into the earth. Inhale, take your right leg up towards the sky. And take a moment, pause here, and make sure it's coming right out of the hip. Heel up, so Esther, heel up a little bit more. Get more length so you feel a beautiful stretch in that hamstring. Inhale here. That's the way. Exhale, slowly lower, slowly lower. Keep the leg long. You're going to want to bend it as you go down. Keep it nice and long. And it might touch, or it might rest, or it might hover. And then inhale, bring it up, slow and steady. Just like the breath, it's that same rhythm. Exhale, slow and steady, take it down. That's it. So there's a beautiful steadiness, equanimity in both breath and movement. Bring it up. And as it comes up, we're going to stay here. Check that it's right up out of the hip. We're going to take an exhale, hug the belly button down towards the earth, and then inhale, lift your hips. Right, so that you can feel all the weight. Lift it up. Nice strength in your left leg now. And then exhale slowly down, not rushing any part of this. All the little muscles engaging, supporting. Inhale, rising up, lifting up. That's it. Exhale, slow and steady. Nice and slow. You got it. Nice and slow. Inhale, take it up, and we're just going to hang here, just a bonus moment here. Root into your left foot, into your arms, and lift your hips just a touch higher. Woo, good, and then slowly lower, slow and steady. Very nice. Stay here, reach your right heel higher, curl your right toes down so you feel more opening in that right hamstring, and then very slowly take the leg down. Slow and steady. It stays nice and long. Even as it comes to rest on the earth, nice and long. And then we're going to hug the left knee in. Squeeze it in. And as you are ready, take it into the twist. So left leg comes over to the right. Left arm opens, chin to left shoulder. And then come into your breath and do a little breath counting. When we are moving through our day, often our breath getting short and shallow. So the breath counting that we practice on the mat, that's something that you can easily weave in your day. Just to keep the body nice and calm. That nice nourishing breath coming in, that nice cleansing breath going out, not shortchanging our body on any of that. One more, let's go to 5. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Well done. Come back up to center. Hug the knee in and hug your right knee in. Both of them hug in. And then as you are ready, just circle around. Keep the knees side by side and circle around. It'll be a nice little massage of the lower back. And then go in the other direction. And take the knees wider, right knee towards right shoulder, left knee towards left shoulder, and circle the knees. They can move independently now. It's just a nice little exploring the hip joints. No weight bearing here, so you can really explore a little more movement, go in the other direction. Alrighty, come back to center, hold behind your thighs. Let's do a little rock and roll to come up to seated. So as you are ready, just take a little rock to come all the way up. You can do it a few times if that feels good. Rock and roll to come all the way up and coming onto hands and knees. And on our hands and knees, if you'd like, a little blanket underneath the knees, underneath the hands, wherever you'd like for a little more support. And we're going to start today, fingers usually facing to the top of the mat, turn them back so we feel a little stretch in the forearms. So just turning them back or to the side, wherever you can get to. We're just going to do a few pulses like this with the fingers turned back towards our knees or to the side, wherever you can get to. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the forearms. So we're going to curl our toes under, and as you inhale, arch your spine. So tailbone up, chin up. As you exhale, point your toes back, chin into chest, and round your spine. If that's not comfortable in your forearms with your hands like this, just change them up. Have your fingers facing the top of the mat. Inhale, arch your spine. And then exhale, round. With all our time on the computer, texting, etc., those muscles in the forearms get really short on the inner forearm, get really short. So a nice chance to stretch them out. Just follow your breath rhythm. And so it can be really helpful to do your breath counting even through the movement. And we often favor a certain part of the movement rushing through different parts that aren't as favorable in our body or as easy to move in. We really want to develop a nice steadiness, nice equanimity to the movement. So that those places that are a little trickier to get into, we can open them up. Places that like to be overactive and take over the movement, we get to let them soften. Let's take a few more pulses. And then as you are ready, coming to stillness, neutral spine, and then just turn your fingers back to face the top. But what we'll do is we'll turn our fingers down now. So we're going to stretch at the back of the wrists. So we're going to turn our fingers down. So they're again pointing towards our knees. Just do one hand at a time. So just take your left hand, point the fingers back, press the back of the wrist into the mat, and you'll feel a nice little stretch at the back of the wrist. So just we really get to awaken our whole body in yoga. So we're just into the wrist joint there. And then lift the hand up and just shake the fingers around and do it on the other side. So take your right hand. I'll model with the left one again. So just lift the hand off the mat, turn your fingers towards the mat and back towards your knees. And then just press the back of the wrist down. Feel that in your wrist joint, just to what's comfortable for you that you can breathe with. That's always the guideline for us in our yoga, that we can do that nice steady breath through it. And just take one more. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good stuff. And then shake it out. Okay, let's get into the legs again. Bring the knees side by side. Hands are underneath your shoulders. And we're going to take the right leg back behind us. As the right leg comes back, we're going to drop the right hip. So our hips are square. Bend that right knee and lift that leg a little higher. Right? Bending the knee, you're going to find you can lift a little higher. Good. And now reach that leg back, lengthen it out. So there's a little more juice to it. That's it. Look directly down so the back of your neck is in line with the rest of your spine. And take a nice big inhale, lift the leg a little higher. As you exhale, your toes are going to touch to the earth at the back. The toes are going to touch to the earth. And then inhale, lift up. So the leg is staying long. Reach your heel back, curl your toes towards the earth. And then slowly touch down, little butterfly kiss. And then lift it up, and we're going to stay here. Lift it up a little higher. As you are ready, take your left hand to your left shoulder and reach that left arm forward. So a little spinal balance here. So notice your back leg wants to get sleepy. It wants to drop down. Instead, lift it up. Feel a nice strengthening the leg, the glute, the low back. Reach your left fingers forward and then lift the arm a little higher, and you feel a nice strengthening in the arm and the back body. Hang in there for one more breath. Here we go. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And set them down. Nicely done. Go right into a cat-cow. Inhale and arch your spine. And exhale and round. Go right into a nice steady cat-cow. It was a juicy one. So just move into it. Sometimes when we're going into stronger shapes, some of the muscles can tighten up. So just notice a gentle movement in the cat-cow, loosening up again. And here we go. So come back to neutral spine at center, and we'll take it to the other side. So now our left leg is going back. Curl the toes under right here so you're pressing in and you can feel the position of the foot that we want. Take an exhale, draw navel to spine. Keep your hips steady and lift the left leg up, right? And it feels like, okay, I got it, it's up. There's where I've got. Now bend your knee. Take the foot to the sky. Feel like, oh, I can lift more, right? And now extend the leg. A little juicier. That's the way. That's the way. Beautiful. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, keep the leg long as you slowly lower and toes touch the earth. So beautiful strengthening in leg and glute and low back. Inhale, lift it up. Lift it up. That's the way. And then exhale slowly down. So there's that beautiful steadiness in the movement. Inhale, lift it up. We're going to hang here. Reach out of your heel and feel your leg get less the way, get longer. And now as you are ready, we're going to take that right arm and reach it forward. Good. So notice as you add to it, that back leg wants to drop down, but with your beautiful awareness, the length and strength in that back leg, lift it up. Reach the fingers forward, lift the arm up. So we got spinal balance and strengthening. Take a nice big inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Set it down. Go right into cat-cow. Arching and rounding the spine. Just release any peripheral tension that might have built up. That nice fluidity in the spine. All the way from coccyx to crown. Moving the spine, often there's parts that are a little more hypermobile, some that are a little stiff. So we take just 2 more pulses here to see if you can smooth out the movement. Steady breath, fluid movement, and then come to stillness, neutral spine. And let's just take a quick dip into our child's pose. Just take your knees as wide as is comfortable for you. Bring your forehead down. And if your head doesn't meet the earth, just bring your hands up to meet your head, right? So if you're up a little bit higher, or if you want to sit on something under the pelvis, give you more support, and just take 2 more breaths here. And again, the breath for today, right? The breath counting can be really helpful. Setting up a beautiful yogic breath. Our day-to-day breath is about 1/3 of our lung capacity, right? So we just have this habit of breathing short and shallow, but it really robs the body of this obviously completely vital air that keeps us alive, nourishes, cleanses. Last one. I'm practicing it on the mat, so it's there for us through our day. Rising up. And as you rise up, we're going to get a little juicier here. Our knees are hip width apart, our toes are curled under. We take an inhale to arch the spine. As you exhale, root down, lift your hips, rise up to downward dog with your knees bent. And then we're going to return. So slow and steady. Knees, and they can hover or they can come all the way down, arching. And then rooting down and rising up, slow and steady. One more, bending the knees, returning to the cow shape, arching the spine, and then rooting down and rising up. Beautiful. Big inhale here, and exhale. Going on, I'm going to add more core. As you inhale, come forward like you were coming to the top of a push-up. Come as far forward as works for you. Don't have to come all the way. And then take it back. Take it back into down dog. Inhale, come forward. As you come forward, you're going to feel a little more core and reach your heels back so you feel that beautiful length in your legs. And then take it back. Last one, doing great. Bring it forward. Just whatever degree works for you. And then take it back. Very nice. Big inhale here. Let it go. Nice. Bend your knees nice and deep and walk it forward to the top of your mat, coming into a forward fold at the top of your mat. You're coming into the forward fold, first one of the day. You're going to bend your knees generously. Yeah, generously bend your knees. Hold opposite elbows. As you hold opposite elbows, feel, you can draw your elbows down and feel how that lengthens your side waist. That's it. Chin in towards your chest. Move your head around. Yes, no, maybe. Let your head hang. Keep holding your elbows. Maybe sway your body side to side. Keep a nice generous bend in your knees. Nice, Karen. That's it, Lori. Good, good. Beautiful. And then slowly come to center. And as you come to center, just hold a little bit deeper. Just for one more breath here, root into the soles of your feet. Send your tailbone up to the sky. Feel your legs get a little longer. And then release your hands. Let them find your ankles and fold a little deeper. Inhale, rising up. Let your hands slide along your legs. Rising up, reaching up, stretching up like you want to touch the sky. And exhale, soften to your knees and forward fold. So really feel the strength in your legs. Inhale, rising up, rooting down to rise up, reach up, maybe look up, stretch up. And a nice generous bend in your knees as you swan dive and fold it down. You got it. And then last one, inhale, rising up, reaching up, stretch up and stay right here. Take your hands and interlace them, point your first two fingers skyward. Bring your feet in about hip width. Yeah. Take a bend in your knees, lift your toes. So you feel a nice spread, even weight in the feet. And keep the toes lifted, root down into the feet and lengthen up the legs. So you feel a little more of the strength. And then hug inner thighs into each other. So beautiful foundation. Really keep lifting the toes. Baby toe 2, Esther, baby toe 2. Inhale, that's it. Inhale. Exhale, curl over to your right. Use the squeeze of the hands to help lengthen that left arm. Keep rooting into both feet, but especially that right foot. Yeah, maybe peek up at your top arm. Maybe open the arms if you'd like to add a little strengthening to the stretch. For today, really aware of the strength in your legs, so rooting into especially the left foot, I think it is. Exhale here. And then inhale, slowly rising up. As you rise up, turn your palms to face away. Reach your arms back like you want to touch the wall behind you. Open up the chest. And then take the arms down like you want to touch the floor down below, lowering the shoulders. And then reach it up. Let the shoulders go up with the arms. Interlace your hands in the other way and then drop the shoulders down. Good. Toes are still lifted, especially the baby toe. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, take it over to your left. So come to where you feel a nice side body stretch, and then be aware of your legs. Root down into both feet, especially your right foot. Use your inner thighs hugging in to build more strength in the foundation. And then from there, squeezing the hands, you can reach up and over even more, lengthening that right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Nice, Tabia, good job. Slowly coming up, slowly coming up. That's the way. Good, open the hands, reach back, reach back. Wide open heart. Hands down towards the earth, dropping the shoulders. And reaching forward and up. Interlace. Take it the first way, the familiar way. Press the palms up, lift the toes. Simply gaze up. Feel your feet rooting 10 feet down into the earth as you reach up towards the sky and curl back just a little bit. Just to feel a beautiful stretch of the entire front length of your body. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Nice. Slowly come back up to center. Unlace the fingers, soft bend to the knees, and swan dive, fold all the way down. Nicely done. Take your hands to your ankles, and once again here, just for one breath, you're going to press into your feet to send your tailbone skyward. And then fold into those beautiful long legs. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's step our right foot back to the back of the mat. Right foot is back to the back of the mat. The front knee is bent. We're coming up into the warrior one shape. Again, hug inner thighs as you root the feet down. Exhale here. And then inhale, rising up. And as you rise up, take those arms up overhead. And if it's not comfortable, the arms all the way up, have the hands on the shoulders or the hips. Doesn't matter, right? Find what works for you. So we're going to take an inhale here. Going to feel the chest opening, lifting up towards the sky. As you exhale, you're going to lengthen your front leg and fold down as far as is comfortable for you. Now root into the feet, especially the back one. Inhale, rising up. Bend the front knee as you rise up. Maybe look up, wide open heart to sky. And then exhale, lengthen your front leg and fold it down. Good, nice, Kay, you got it. Inhale, bend into the front knee, rising up, looking up. Nice, and exhale, folding down. And this time we're going to go all the way down. So hands either side of the front foot. You're going to press into the front foot to draw that hip back. So use the rooting of that left foot to draw the left hip back. Use your hands walking forward to lengthen your spine a little bit more. Take an inhale and exhale, fold down into your front leg. Beautiful hamstring stretch here. Gotta love the hoodie to be it. Keeps coming on and off. I had that in my practice this morning too. Nice, Kay, that's it. Let your chin come into your chest. Let your head go. Let your head go. You got it. Just beautiful, Amber. Take one more breath here. That's it, Jane. Inhale. Follow your breath and go a little deeper. Very nice. Okay, bend into your front knee. Come onto the ball of your back foot. Take the weight into your hands and into your front foot and lift your back leg. Just go to where you can. Lift your back leg. Maybe lift your torso up so it is parallel to the earth. Maybe root into your standing foot. That leg is strong. Reach out of the back heel wherever that back leg is. And if you'd like a little bonus, you can bring your hands to namaste in front of your heart if you'd like. And then we're going to take a beautiful breath here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4, 5. Nice, Leslie. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then set that right foot down. Woo, let it go and just shake it out. Shake the arms. You're in a forward fold. Shake the arms, shake the legs, and let it go. Good job. Take an exhale. Fold it in. Inhale, rising up. Reaching up, stretching up. Palms together and hands to heart. Take a moment, just reconnect to your breath. That's it then, chin soft. Reconnect to your intention. Happily, just one more side to do. There we go. One big beautiful breath. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Inhale, reach to sky. Maybe look up, open heart to sky. Soft bend to knees and swan dive forward fold. Let your hands come to your ankles. Take a breath here. Root into the feet to send your tailbone skyward. Top of your head, crown of your head is towards the earth. And just fold in. Beautiful forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Nice bend to the knees, and we'll step our left foot back to the back of the mat now. Left foot back to the back of the mat. Take a moment to set up your foundation. Yeah. So we want both feet equally weighted. We want to hug the inner thighs so that foundation is really strong. And then as you're ready, come up to standing. So a nice bend in the front knee, and then arms go where it works for you. So hands can be on hips, shoulders, or all the way up, right? There's a tendency in warrior for your right hip to be at an angle. Draw it back or move the right foot wider so your hips are square to the front. Yes, good. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lengthen the front leg and folding down. Just go to where it's available for you. Strong rooting into the feet. Bend the front knee. Inhale, rising up. Bend that front knee as you rise up. You got it? Maybe look up. So here's our steady movement. Exhale, folding down, slow and steady. You guys, that's beautiful. Really nice. I know it's juicy here. A tendency to want to rush, but here we go. Smooth and steady. You got it. And then slowly lower. Just got one more. Just got one more. You're doing great. As you come up, you're bending that front knee, dipping into the hips. Good. And then slowly down, and we're going to hang down here now. So here's our big hamstring stretch. Hands either side of the front foot. If you have blocks or something, that's always handy. Maybe a little more access. We're going to press into that right foot to draw the right hip back. And when you do that, you're going to feel more lengthening in the hamstring. Chin in towards your chest. So yeah, we're used to holding the head up all the time. Now we just got to remember we can let it go. Good. Walk the hands forward to lengthen the spine a little bit more. That's it. Really nice. Yeah, good choice, Kay. Good choice. And then here we are. Take a few more breaths. That's it, Leslie. Walk the left fingers forward a little bit more, Leslie. Left fingers forward. Feel the left side of your, and now the right. Nicely done. And now the right can catch up. Good. And draw that right hip back just a titch more. One more breath, everyone. You're doing great. Inhale. 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautifully done. Okay, little juice here. Just do what feels right for you. So we're going to bend the front knee. Come onto the ball of your back foot. And then take the weight into your front foot in your hands. And just let there be a little lightness in the back foot. And maybe it begins to float up. So that could be enough, right? You can really feel the strengthening in the front leg as you take more weight. If you like, you can bring your torso parallel to the earth. You're going to root into that front foot. You're going to reach out at the back foot. So both legs are long. Doesn't matter how high the back leg is, just nice and long. And maybe hands to namaste, just in front of your chest. So a lot of balance here. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Yay, good job. Bring both feet hands down and just fold it in. And as you're ready, come into squat. Take the knees wide. Yeah, and sit on to something, right? Sit on to something if you like. Just going to give the legs a little break before we do a little bit more in the balance. Yeah, so heels are resting on something. So it feels very different in the legs, not the length in the legs, but still the strength. Let your inner thighs hug in, yeah, and press your elbows out. And from that strength, you can turn your tailbone down towards the earth. Get a little more length in the spine. And then as you press your palms together, lift the spine, soften the chin. And we'll take a couple of nice long full breaths here. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do one more with your own count. Maybe it's longer or shorter. Lovely. Okay. So we're coming up to standing. You could come into a forward fold and come up, or you can come up through squat. Okay? So you make your choice. Nice to count if you're coming up through squat, because as we can see, like some of us is like boomerang, and some we get sticky points. So it's nice to count. Yay! And then shake it out. Shake it out. Yeah, we're going to do a little balance here. So set yourself up as it works for you for balance. We'll just shake it all out. Okay. So if you have a strap, you could use a strap for this. If you don't have a strap, I'm just going to sort of take a peek and see where we're at here. No worries. So we're going to root down into our left foot, down into your left foot. And then we're going to bend the right knee. Now, if you don't have a strap, just hold behind the thigh. If you have a strap, then you can put it around the ball of your foot if that's available, right? It likes to go into the little arch, but the ball of the foot will give you better alignment. Okay, so either with the strap or just holding your thigh, root down into the left foot, right? So feel that foundation and hugging our thighs, right? Still here, hugging our thighs. Spine lengthens up. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to lengthen, just lengthen that front leg. Good. And then inhale, let it soften as much as you want. Just let it soften. And then exhale, press it out, press it out. You have the strap, you can have one hand on your hip, soften it. Good. And then we're going to lengthen it out. We're just going to hold here best you can. Heel reaches out. So it doesn't matter where your heel is, reach out of it. So maybe the leg is long, doesn't matter. If the knee is bent, reach out of the heel. Good. Let your spine stay nice and tall. Take one more breath here. Yeah, full breath. Keep inhaling, keep inhaling. Good. And then as you exhale, slow, slow, slow. Nice, Lori. That's it. Slowly bring it down. Woo. And then shaky, shaky, shaky. In the privacy of our home, you can let it all shake. Here we go. And we're going to try the other side. Yeah. Need special music for those. So now we're going to root down into our left foot. It really helps with balance to have your eyes rest on a point of focus. So either holding behind the thigh, right? That totally works. Or you can put the strap or the scarf, whatever you got, around the ball of the foot. Gives you the best alignment, yeah, rather than the arch. And then you might hold both hands here. So as you exhale, you're going to extend the leg out, and that beautiful leg extending out. And then soften it down as you inhale. Exhale, lengthen it out, lengthen it out. Good. Just exploring, and then soften it before we settle into the shape, just exploring it. Now take it out and let it be here. Hug in your thighs. If you hug into center, that gives you more stability. Gaze steady. That's it. That's it. You got it. You got to keep the spine nice and tall. Really root into the standing foot and see if you can get a little taller. One more breath, full breath. Full breath. Beautiful, long, smooth, steady breath. That's it. And then slowly down, slowly down. Yay. Good job. And then high five to the screen, because like, let's high five each other best we can. Well done. Shaky, shaky, shake. Awesome. Woo. High fives. Okay. And let's come on down. You're going to have your strap with you. When we come down, we're going to use it again. Inhale, reach the sky. And soften to the knees and swan dive and fold. You did it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. From your forward fold, bend your knees. We're going to come right into lying down, because we're going to do more of our stretches lying down. So come right to lying down. Have your goodies for Shavasana ready. Let's start with our strap. If you don't have one, no worries. As you come down, hug your knees in. And whatever feels good here, circling them around, or yeah, whatever feels good here. And then take them up and give your hamstrings a little love. Gaze up at those beautiful, long, strong legs. And then as you're ready, we're going to set our right foot down. And again, you can hold behind the thigh, or you can use your strap around the ball of the foot. So it's easy for it to slip in the arch, but we're going to go around the ball of the foot for the alignment. So that same position where we lift the toes when we're in standing, and just get that nice even activation of the foot. And so as you're holding this, if you've got a ribbon or a strap, hold down at the base so your shoulders can hug to the earth. If you have the thigh, of course, you can do that because you're nice and low. And then you're going to start to reach your heel to the sky and then draw the leg towards you. So you can keep one knee bent, or you can extend it out on the earth if that feels good for you. We're really feeling that nice opening in the hamstring. And then just close your eyes and count your breath here. Count your breath here. As you bring that right knee into, press into the base of the right big toe. Just to activate that alignment there. That's it. That's it. Heel up, Karen. Reach that heel up. Yeah, good. Good, nice to be a. That's it. Nice, Amber. Heel up, toes curl down, just enough that you feel more. Let's see, heel up, heel up. Good. If your right leg is lengthened, reach out of your right heel, reach it away from you. That's a little bonus there. Nice, Jane. Good. Good job, Lynn. So 2 more breaths. Nice, Kim. Beautiful. Beautiful alignment. Take an inhale here. Good. Now as you exhale, take it over into the twist. So left leg going over to the right. So you'll probably want to extend your right leg if it was bent. And let that leg rest on something. Let that leg rest on something. So maybe the bolster is there. Maybe you can just rest it on your hand. So now the outer left hip, glute. We did our strengthening in the glute. It's going to get a nice stretch. You might open your left arm. Good. Bend your knee as much as you need for comfort. Nice. Feel the back of your left ribs heavy. You're going down towards the earth, chin towards the left shoulder if that's available. And you could reach out of your left heel, right? Like see what that feels like. Like if you like that activation, give a deeper stretch. And for 2 more breaths here, counting your breath, counting your breath. That's it, Jane. Just moving until you find that sweet spot. There it is. Yeah. Take an exhale, empty out. And you could help your leg come up. If you don't have the strap, use your hand, just help your leg come up. And another little stretch here, hug it in, just another bonus stretch. Good. And then bending your knee, bending both knees. And just take a moment just to take both legs up and give both legs a little love, hamstrings especially. And then when you're ready, switching sides. When you're ready, switching. Yeah. One of the things I love about yoga is we get to come to our mat to take care of our bodies, these legs, these feet, these ankles. So putting the strap around your right foot or holding the back of your right thigh. Often we come to our mat like it's a fix-it project for our bodies, but boy, the miracle, the magic of these bodies, they need a little love for all they do for us. That's what our yoga practice is. Practice of love for these beautiful bodies. Yeah, heel up to the sky, heel up to the sky. You can lengthen your left leg if you like. And anytime you press out of the base of the big toe, it's going to give you a little bit more alignment. That's it. Good job, Lynn. Good job. Nice, Amber. Yeah. So Amber, holding there, you can press your calf into your hands and draw your hands towards you, and that'll give you a little more lengthening. That's it. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful, Jane. Yeah. So if you feel it's particularly tight anywhere, taking your hand, one hand there, the warmth of your palm will soften the tissue. So it's 2 more breaths. That's it. Good. Yeah, very nice. And then as you're ready, we'll take it into the twist. So taking the right leg over to the left. And again, bending your knees as you need, right? Bending your knees as you need for comfort. Lengthening the left leg. That's it. I'm getting some lovely toes in the camera. That's great. Beautiful toes, everyone. So chin towards the right shoulder. Let the back of your right ribs hug in towards the earth. And enjoy this beautiful twist. So therapeutic, right? Releasing tensions in the spine, releasing toxins. As we get the squeeze into the belly, into the organs. So just enjoy. It's your breath that activates all of that. So for a couple more breaths, counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Come back to center. Nice, Daphne. Good job, Kim. That's it. Come back to center. And then just draw both knees in, take both legs up, and give them both some nice loving, just rubbing the hamstrings, back of knees, wherever you like. Just a lot, not a little love, a lot of love for these beautiful, long, strong legs. Good. And then when you're ready, very slowly, we're going to lower the legs down to go over a cushion or a bolster, but we're going to take a moment to lengthen each leg in turn. So as you set your bolster there, and if you're near a wall or couch, you could put your legs up over that couch. Amber, you could swing around and use that couch if you like, right? Why not? Why not? Extend each leg and turn. Like take a moment and lift the leg and set it down. And then lift the other leg and set it down. Like intentionally lengthen each leg and turn. Lift an arm and just lengthen it out. Hug the shoulder blade in, turn the palm skyward. And then the other arm, lengthen it out, hug the shoulder blade in and turn the palm skyward. Yeah. And then soften your chin towards your chest. Beautiful, Amber. I'm loving that. That's lovely. Yeah. Might want to turn tailbone towards your heels. Nice. So let your body settle in here. Let's take a nice big inhale. And sigh it out. You've done the work. Now you're just going to soak in all the gifts of this practice. Just for a moment, sinking into the stillness. Like so much going on within you. You can feel the buzzing, the humming, the sensations, the breath, the prana, the heat. I'm more aware of that here in the stillness. Have a sense of the earth underneath you receiving you, embracing you, holding you. And Mother Earth. And that sky above. Our heart open, mind open towards that spacious sky above. Feel boundless. Free, this beautiful energy that flows within you, all around you. Imagine there's no boundary through your body. You're just part of this beautiful flow of life. The earth, the sky, the wind, the sun, the waves. For a moment, just rest in the stillness and receive the gift, the beauty of this life flowing. Feel your breath. Feel your body. Feel your breath moving through your whole body, that beautiful full breath. You're welcome to rest here. And if you feel ready, you can wiggle your fingers and toes, those beautiful toes and fingers. Give them a little dance, a little wiggle. And then circle through your ankles and wrists. Yeah. Take your arms overhead and do a beautiful long stretch. Take a whole body yawn. From your toe tips to your fingertips. Those beautiful long legs. Yeah, nice. And then hug your knees in, like a whole body hug. Nice. Good. And then roll to your side. And from your side, come on up to seated. Rub our palms, fix our hair, rub our palms, and then bring hands to heart center. Nothing as beautiful as yoga hair. Thank you. Thank you to each of you for your beautiful presence and the gift of sharing this practice together, the honor of guiding you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be healthy, happy, peaceful, and free. Namaste.